Why you always in the mood? Fucking around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play cool.
Cool. 24kGoldn. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to Heart FM. I've just been sort of on your YouTube channel. I love the Goldn Advice you got there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah?
That's pretty cool. Listen, just for people who don't know about you, just introduce yourself. I mean, where did it all begin for you? Because we kind of got introduced to you really with Tinted Eyes. I know that's quite late because, I mean, obviously there was Valentino and all of that. But where did it all begin for you? How did you get into music?
Sheesh. So, what's up, universe? I'm 24kGoldn. And I got into music because of a man named Paperboy in my hometown of San Francisco. He owned this sneaker boutique, and I was about 14 or 15, and I had been going there for 2 years, and I was a sophomore in high school now, and I said, big bro, I want to make music. And he put me in the studio, and I dropped my first song, sent it to everyone at school, and I don't know, the rest was history, man. We did Valentino, dropped that, it took 7 months to blow up. Boom, City of Angels, took 4 months to blow up, but now with this Mood song, it's going crazy right now.
Absolutely. Valentino's such a good song, though. In fact, City of Angels as well. I love that.
Thank you.
Your songs are very different. I mean, you don't have the same sound all the time. That's obviously intentional, right?
Yeah, it was really important for me in the early times to have a song, whatever song that blew up after Valentino, be different from Valentino, because it's like I showed everyone, look, I can do the melodic rap trap stuff, but look, I can also do this pop punk alternative rock music too. So now that I've shown both of those sides, I'm free to do whatever I want in between that and really just express myself in whatever way I want.
Absolutely. And I like the fact that your inspiration comes from all sorts of places, like the third grade?
Yeah, like that's when I was listening to, I think third grade was when I first found out who Drake was for real too. Like music has been a big part of my life since the beginning, and it's going to remain like that till the end.
And in terms of marketing yourself, I mean, obviously to get noticed, it takes a lot. You can put your stuff out there, but I guess it's how you market yourself as well. And you're really, really good at that. Do you think it's a lot easier now in 2020 to market yourself than it was maybe 15, 20 years ago?
I mean,
obviously you weren't around then, but you know what
yeah,
I mean?
15, 20 years ago, I was like 0 to 5. So,
Yeah.
but I think I was just born in the right time with the right skills and growing up in this internet age, but also having like a real life personality. Like I know how to operate in both worlds. Some people, in my generation, they only know how to operate on the internet, and some people that are older, they only know how to do real world stuff. But I'm right in between those two, so I'm just much better able to communicate my message and let people know about what I got going on.
But it's also one thing just to have your stuff up there and nobody ever looks at it. It's about you getting people to actually see that, and that's what you're good at.
Yeah, true. That's the San Francisco entrepreneur businessman in me right there.
On that whole San Francisco thing, like, is that where Goldn came from? The Golden Gate Bridge? I mean, like, is there some kind of link there?
So it's all in alignment one way or another, but I got Goldn because of the Chinese zodiac calendar. Every 60 years, there's a golden dragon year. And I just so happened to be born in with that special year. So my dad, he told my mom, look, we should name him Goldn. And she was like, I don't know. Kids are going to make fun of him, call him Goldilocks, golden retriever, golden showers. And he was like, just trust me, just wait on it. And he likes to drive by the beach, after work or whatever. So he was driving by the beach, and he looked over the beach, and it was the most beautiful golden sunset he'd ever seen. And he turned on the radio, and this song, The Golden Time of Day, came on. And he was like, yo, this is a sign. We got to name him Goldn.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so obviously the 24K, the 24K thing came about because of the purity of gold and, Goldn and all of that. So you got noticed, and what happens next? I mean, you've got a big song out. Every single song you release seems to get bigger and bigger. which is good news. You're going the right direction. But what about longevity? How do you plan to stay around for a long time?
I mean, it all comes down to the fans at the end of the day. I don't see myself being an artist that's here today and gone tomorrow. Like, I've been putting in the work for years to build up to this point, and I know I got 3 times that at least ahead of me. So, as long as the fans are still rocking with me, as long as I'm still living my best life and, making the best music possible, then I think we're going to be all right.
That's cool. I like that. Okay, so in terms of what you do, I mean, there's a lot that goes with doing what you do. There's the making of the music, there's the gigging, there's the marketing, there's the interviews, all of that kind of stuff. What do you like the most?
My favorite part has to be the performances. Like, there's nothing that compares to the feeling of being in a room with hundreds or thousands of people that are all screaming the words and screaming their heart out to the words that you wrote. Like, that energy, that feeling is irreplaceable. I love it.
The words that you wrote and the things you went through to write those songs, and then having somebody sing it back to you must be something special. Absolutely.
Yeah, because everyone, it hits everyone in a different way. Like, we're all hearing the same thing, but it's all going to make us remember different things and be interpreted in different ways. So it's a universal language. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. That's what's so special about music as well. In terms of you and what you've done in the past, I mean, music wasn't the first thing that you did. I mean, like, there was acting, and then there's also the fashion side. There's things you want to do in the future. I mean, outside of the music industry as well. Like, a jack of all trades, man.
I mean, yeah, I think it's just like I'm a real artist, bro. Like, music is just how I'm getting my foot in the door. Like, I'm really trying to use art to change the world. So when I was younger, I did some commercial acting. I not the most artistic acting, but I was in there doing the Lunchables and the Blue Diamond Almond commercials, and then I got into customizing shoes and clothing and restoration and stuff like that. So fashion, music, and movies, TV, acting, like, those are, I think, the 3 pillars and business, of course. Those are going to be the 4 pillars of the empire that I intend to create.
I love that. And so is there anything in terms of acting that you're currently working on or wanting to work on?
Right now, I can't reveal too much.
Of course.
I'm actually talking with some people right now on seriously doing a show about my life. So we'll see how that goes.
Fantastic. And you're all over the place at the moment in terms of music. I mean, of course, there was Tinted Eyes. I'm talking about currently. Also TikTok with Clean Bandit, Mabel. There's Dubs and obviously Black Bear as well. Who did you enjoy working with the most?
Man, I don't know, bro. It's hard because everyone is a different vibe. Everybody is different energy, So to me, it's like, as long as you're a good person and I can enjoy being around you, like, I have no problems, because I enjoy seeing all the different personalities in the industry and in the world.
And Mood, of course, your new song, doing very, very well. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. And Ian Dior on the track as well. First of all, the music video, when I first saw it, I thought there was 2 of you. And then, and then I realized it's actually you and Ian.
No, you ain't the first to say that. I think people were getting us confused even at the video shoot. So I'm like, man, but I think that's a part of why it works so well, because it just looks so good. Like, we look like a real dynamic duo.
Absolutely. If anybody doesn't understand what I mean, go and check out Ian, then go and check out 24kGoldn. They've got the same hairstyle pretty much, man.
Nah.
Okay. I mean, sorry. Yours is better, obviously. All right. Okay. So the music video itself, just how did that all come about?
I mean, we had a great director, Sebastian Stegi. I'd seen a couple of his videos before, so my team reached out to him, and he's from the Bay too, so it kind of just made perfect sense. And I like being really hands-on with everything I do, so me and him, we got to go back and forth and chop it up on the ideas and make sure that it was exactly how I envisioned it, and it was. So I'm just happy to be able to work with such talented people.
And of course, you had dropped out of college, which I'm surprised you didn't call leave of absence.
That's what
Just
my
wouldn't
mom
have
wanted
the
me to
same
call it,
ring.
bro. She was that's literally what I said. She was like, Goldn, you can't be telling these kids you dropped out of college. I'm like, Mom, nobody wants to listen to an album called Leave of Absence.
Exactly. Are you working on a new album at the moment?
Yeah, this is my debut album that, silver lining of Corona, I've gotten the time to lock in on. So El Dorado coming early 2021. It's not just an album, it's a world, it's visual, it's auditory, it's everything that I've been waiting to show the world and more.
Fantastic. And any of the stuff that was on the EP, will that be sort of revisited for the new album, or would it be completely new stuff?
I mean, with the EP, it was like, look, I want to show the world that I can do rap music, I can do pop music, I can do rock music. But with this album, it's like, let me take a little bit from everything and put it all together and show you how I do my music. And it's coming along really well. I really feel like I know that I'm making some of the best music of my life right now.
Absolutely. Some of your influences growing up, there's got to be a reason why you like all different kinds of music, and why you want to create all different kinds of music. Influences growing up, who were they?
I mean, I'm just a real eclectic motherfucker in general. Like, when it comes to food, when it comes to music, when it comes to movies, fashion, I just like what I like. And I think me being unafraid to like what I like gives me the freedom to pull from such a diverse range of inspirations.
Have you found your sugar mama yet?
Man, I'm still looking. Yo, any of you sugar mamas out there in South Africa, let me know. Take me on the yacht. I'm ready.
What is up with that? I mean, like, you mentioned it a lot.
It never hurts. It never hurts. That's what I'm saying. I got a platform. I got to use it to find a little bit of love and a whole lot of sugar.
Fantastic. I've also been going through your YouTube account. I see there's the Goldn Advice. That's pretty cool. What made you come up with that?
I think this was somewhere in the beginning of quarantine, and I was just bored. And one thing I do a lot is just DM fans, and fans, they'll sometimes DM me back and ask me for advice and about, love or fashion or school or just life in general. So I was getting a lot of the same DMs, and I was like, man, let me just do a video and answer these questions. So I waited. I got 20 questions. I answered them all at home, like on IGTV, shirtless with like a blanket wrapped around me. And people really liked it. So I was like, all right, well, how about I do this on YouTube and make it a little professional? And people liked it too. So I'm here to just give back to the people that are giving to me. So if I can help with some advice, I'd love to.
I love it. So if anybody wants to ask a couple of questions, they can get hold of you on your.
Yeah. Shoot me a DM. Some advice.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so wow, lockdown's been tough for everybody. We know that, but some people have used it to be a little bit more productive. How was your lockdown?
I mean, it's been great. I've been getting to work on El Dorado. I got to see my family for the first couple of weeks. I'm watching Entourage now. I'm skateboarding a little bit. So, yeah, it's life is what you make it. And, I'm really just blessed and really grateful that I get to use this opportunity to better myself instead of having to be freaking out about health or money or something like that.
Absolutely. And in terms of traveling, because obviously once the international borders open again and you're able to travel the world, where do you want to go?
I'm coming to South Africa, man.
You better come to South Africa.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love to see it, man. Like my parents, they used to live out there for a little bit, and
oh,
and they
really? Okay.
loved it. Yeah, in Johannesburg, and they loved it. So I was like, all right, let me check it out.
It is a beautiful country. It is an absolutely beautiful country. When you are down here, you must try and give yourself a fair amount of time in the Western Cape, at least, because I tell you what, some of the sites and some of the wine tasting and all of that kind of stuff. There's some really good stuff out here. Promise you.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, man. So I gotta spend some time out there.
Absolutely. Where else would you like to go?
Man, UK, Australia, Japan, Germany, even Canada, man. Come on, it's so close. I just want to get out of here.
Absolutely. You've worked with a couple of UK artists as well. How did that come about? Who contacted who there?
With Clean Bandit and Mabel, you know, I was kind of aware of who they were before, but I wasn't aware that they were aware of who I was. So they hit my team, and I was surprised, and I was like, "Yo, that's an honor. Thank you for putting me on this song." Like everything they do usually goes pretty high up in the charts. So I was like, "Let's do it," and it ended up being a great song, and like people like it. Even people that like I wouldn't think would like it, like my homies from back home in the Bay, like they like it, and that's not even the type of music. So that's what happens when you make good music. You change people's minds and you change the world.
Absolutely. And I was chatting to Joel Corey just a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying, you know, that he's just done a remix for TikTok as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's big. He's big.
Absolutely. The next year, what's on the agenda for you?
You know, I really hope I can go out and tour again. I think we'll be good probably by mid 2021, but I want to put this album out, El Dorado, share it with the world, and, you know, just keep making good music, keep making good memories, see the world.
Fantastic. Anything you want to say to the Heart FM listeners who love your music?
Yo, chase your dreams, guys. Love yourself. Thanks for, you know, supporting all my music, and stream Mood for Clear Skin so we can get that #1, baby.
Fantastic. Listen, 24kGoldn, you are you're going to be a legend. And all the stuff you're putting out right now is absolutely brilliant. And I encourage anybody who doesn't know sort of your backlog of music that was out over the course of the last maybe 18 months, go and check it out. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Why you always in the mood? Around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play cool.